Hey guys, Caller here, bringing you another audio commentary from the OSL, and I'm bringing you the games from Day 5 of the OSL Round of 16, and these games were played on May 28th, 08. And the first game here for Group A, we have C versus Flash, which should turn out to be a very interesting Terran versus Terran map on the macro-heavy map Andromeda. And both players have very good statistics against Terran. C is 65% against Terran, and Flash is a whopping 70% against Terran in lifetime statistics. C and Flash actually fought each other 4 days ago in the Pro League, a fight that Flash won. And we have here, by the way, Flash spawning in blue at the 1 o'clock corner, and C spawning in red at the 7 o'clock corner. We see Flash here, of course, KTF Flash, the absolute monster water child, just an absolute prodigy. I don't know how he managed to get so good in so short of a time, but he is obviously the top player of StarCraft right now, pretty much indisputably. He is the last OSL champion, and C will have to fight quite an uphill battle to beat him here, I feel, in this match, especially because he did lose to him a few days ago. And on Andromeda, I do sense that it should go to the mid game at least, if not to the late game, and this could turn out to be a very prolonged Terran versus Terran game, unless C feels like he needs to defeat Flash earlier, in which case he might go for a fast cheese, or some kind of 2-factory build, or a Wraith Rush, or something like that, because really, Terran versus Terran, it usually turns out to require a lot of APM towards the late game. Just you have to have a lot of control, and really a lot of stamina also. And it looks like Flash is building a supply depot in the position which allows SCVs to come out of the command center a little quicker. Small things like that will help a little bit. And looks like C's actually going for a barracks, sort of in a proxy position here. Not really in a proxy position, but a forward position barracks here from C. And this is quite interesting. So I guess correctly, C is going to try to end it a little bit quicker here, or at least gain an early advantage, and just push forward with a couple of Marines. I don't think he'll be going for an all-in rush though, because I did see the supply depot first inside of his base, so he probably will try to do some harass with Marines and follow up with a quick factory and maybe go for some vultures. But Flash, of course, is just absolutely amazing at deflecting rushes, and we'll have to see if C can do anything about it. C can actually pull this rush off. Flash looks like he's going to get his gas right now. He's going for a very standard factory build, it seems, which is, of course, the standard Terran versus Terran build order. And yeah, so if you guys want to check out more of and looks like no gas for C yet, so guys, check out sc2gg.com for more commentaries. I do like to repeat this in my commentaries, but just there's just so much going on right now in the StarCraft world, and that is the nexus, the place where you can go to find everything, pretty much. And it looks like now both players are gonna try to send out scouts. C, of course, needs to find his opponent much quicker, because he is going to go for this rush. He needs to know where to send these Marines. And I don't think Flash has spotted him yet. Flash has gone to the west side, so he's going to be going to the 11 o'clock position first. C, meanwhile, going to command center, actually. Really interesting build here from C. So actually the barracks is perhaps not for a rush, but really it's just a barracks into a very fast command center from C, and looks like Flash will also be going for the fast command center also, because he has stopped mining on his refinery. So really interesting build from C, perhaps just trying to put up a little pressure against Flash, and Flash actually has not built any Marines, and of course he will have vultures though if he might actually go for a vulture first. Looks like a bunker rush coming from C, so C putting down a bunker at Flash's natural expansion here, and this might force Flash to cancel his expansion. It looks like C now bringing up his 2 Marines here to help his SCV defend against the 2 attacking SCVs. 3 Marines out for Flash now, but of course the first vulture will be built here from C, and looks like, I'm sorry, 3 Marines for C here. It looks like the first vulture is out for Flash. He needs to get those Marines inside the bunker. It looks like he gets into them perfectly. Really good, wow, and that vulture managed to survive though, so that one vulture could make a little bit of a difference with good micro against C, but that vulture probably is going to get killed to 1 or 2 more shots from Marines, and it looks like Flash is actually setting up his command center anyway inside his base. C's almost done with his command center, so this is certainly not an all-in rush by any means, but it certainly is managing to slow down Flash's economy, forcing him to cancel a command center, now forcing him to pull off a lot of SCVs from his line. Really interesting play here from C. We'll have to see if it turns out to work well for him. I believe Flash will be getting his first tank pretty soon, and 1 tank can micro against a very good number of Marines, but looks like this vulture, wow, I thought that vulture was going to live against all those Marines, and then really could cause a lot of disruption inside of C's base. Meanwhile though, C's just has this interesting little contain at his front base with his bunker there. I've really never seen this kind of play before in Terran versus Terran. This is the first for me. Someone building a bunker at the natural expansion, basically as an economic move, not to actually kill off Flash, because there's no way he was going to kill him off with just 3 Marines there. And looks like now the tank will take down this bunker. But I do believe overall this rush has been to the benefit of C. Although his tech is a bit slower, he really he cost Flash the 133 minerals from killing that command center, from canceling that command center, and now he's basically forced Flash to stop mining at least once and to build a vulture first. So actually C is now ahead in terms of number of factories. He does have his second factory going up, and I believe he will have a tank pretty soon to be able to deal with this incoming tank. Machine shop almost finished for Flash, and Flash now putting up a second factory, although Flash now is about to plant his command center regardless, although I think C has been mining for a little bit longer. So C really trying a new trick, I guess, or just trying an interesting build here to try to gain himself a little bit of an advantage over Flash. And honestly, that is the way of dealing with a superior player, I feel, is to go for a quicker rush, because really, if you go for a very standard build against Flash, I feel that pretty much for all 3 races, Flash will just destroy you. I mean, no two ways about it. Flash is just so good in the macro game against all the races that really you have to cheese him basically to win. And that's sort of ironic considering he gained fame by cheesing other players at first. But regardless, Flash has basically just played so well recently that I do think C made the right move in going for this. Flash now with 3 tanks breaking these neutral generators, which overlook his natural expansion. Those could play into the game if dropships, if this game gets the dropships. Meanwhile, I believe C was building a starport, yes, and Flash is now building his starport. We'll see if C decides to go for some rates or if he goes for a dropship. Dropships, of course, are the standard build for Terran versus Terran, and it looks like Glide's out for Flash already. And this combined force will be quite useful for Flash once he gets his dropships out. And looks like C's going for dropships, as I will expect Flash to go too. Meanwhile, Flash is going to go for a little push here. C's going to spot his 2 Glides with his barracks, and looks like C and Flash are going to clash in the middle of the map here. And wow, so this barracks might get taken down, might not get taken down. Looks like the first dropship being created for C, and looks like control tower going up for Flash. So both going for converging builds now after